Up. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Am I here? That went fast. Whoops. Sorry. Hi, guys. I'm live. I haven't been here in so very, very long. Hi, Cheeseburger. How are you? Hi, everybody. Hey, Josh. How's it going? You'll be happy to know I have a tractor. And it's a stick. Hi, Bryce. Oh, I love you guys. You're here. Hey, TK, D Bar. Oh, the gang's all here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm just going to touch my screen really quick. Hello, Landis. What's a tractor? It's Hi. Oh, everybody's popping on. This is so fun. It's been Mike. Hey, Justin. Midway. Is it reveal? Is it reveal time? Well, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Hi, everybody. Christian and Max. Oh, you guys, this just brings me joy beyond joy. I've got something on my screen here. I'm just trying to get it off, and I don't know why it won't, but then I'm not going to worry about it. I'm seriously not going to worry about it. Hey, everybody. How are you? I was on a hiatus, wasn't I? I needed to just pop off of social media. And we'll get into that a little bit. Maybe when we get into the little Wake Up Wednesday part of today's live. Hey, everybody. I just love that you guys are all here. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Diego. Oh, yes. Tampa. It was so much fun in Tampa. It was great to see you there, Diego. Vince. Saving myself. So I am back. And I did take a little bit of a hiatus. Part of it was just to decompress my brain from crazy world. And then part of it also was that I was working and I have been out doing Comic-Cons and seeing lots of folks, and which has been so much fun. And oh, Turtle Boy, hey, I know it. So we kind of have to take little breaks from being out there. But I did want to just do some news updates while just off the top. Oh, hello from the UK. I love it. Hey, Karen, thank you so much. It is good to be back. Somebody's asking if I'm going to be at MegaCon next week. No, next week I'm at Steel City. I'm actually going to let you guys know what the Comic-Cons are that I have that are coming up. But I wanted to share something with you that just came in the mail. And I'm not going to go into it too much, but I got a box in the mail from my friends at Neca. And my action figure is in here. And it is taking every ounce of patience and self-control to not open this up just yet. And I'll tell you why I'm not opening it up just yet. It's upside down. Hello. Thank you, Randy Falk, for sending this along. I'm not opening it up just yet because I want to do a real unboxing. Like, this deserves a standalone. I need to have somebody helping me out because I really do want to get some great shots. I kind of like doing it live. Maybe I won't. We'll see, but I really want to give this because, I'm getting to see it for the first time. I mean, this is really exciting for me. And I kind of feel like, I've never had an action figure before. And as I've gotten older, I've learned to kind of take things slow and to let the enjoyment take its time and not rush right to it. And so I really want to do this properly. And I was hoping that I could do it last weekend in Tampa. I was actually going to bring this with me and do the unboxing there. But I wasn't able to. Part of it was that I took a little fall and I hurt my wrist, which is amazingly so much better. And I just really want to do this properly. So it is coming. It is in the box. And I will be doing, if you want to watch a live unboxing, then definitely subscribe and hit the updates. You never know, obviously, when I'm going to pop on here. Let's see if I can't get that. I got this thing on my screen. I don't know why. I'm trying to get it off. There we go. Now it's gone. Anyway, I know you want to see it now. I want to see it now, but I will tell you this. For those of you that did the signature edition of the action figure, all of those press passes have been signed and sent off. I don't have an exact date of when the figure lands, but you guys are going to get to see it first. I'm really excited about this. I also wanted to let people know what my schedule is coming up, because I may take her on the road with me when I have her, so you could see her in person, and look at what's coming. But I wanted to let you guys know. I say be careful, and yet I'm the biggest. I haven't been reading these. I know I should be reading them, but I wanted to let you guys know what's coming up. And you know what? I'm sure it's backwards, right? This is probably backwards. So I'm going to be in Atlanta in August. This is the whole thing. I will put this underneath and let everybody know when I'm going to be out and about. I am really looking forward to Louisiana, which is at the end of the month, because my buddy Ernie Reyes Jr. will be there. Standard edition should be sent out soon, said Randy of Neca. Yeah, it should be sent soon. It is coming soon, and I'm so excited to see this. But oh my gosh, it has been so great to be out in the world and to see you guys. I don't know. I love it. I think it's because I've missed being around people so much for the last, no California dates. I'm so sorry. California's locked up pretty tight. A lot of the states that are locked up pretty tight. I just opened the box. It's just it to try to coordinate it and everything. I think it's just probably been a little challenging. So it's just places for now where they've worked on their protocols and they've worked on everything, and we've been able to go, and it's been fun, and it's been safe, and it's been a joy to see you guys. I can't tell you. I mean, it really is wonderful to be out in the world, especially after a year of not being around people. I personally have missed it just so much. Being able to just connect with people, seeing people in groups, seeing people just really enjoy themselves. And I know the landscape keeps changing, but for now we are still able to do that. And it's just been a joy. And you guys are so funny and so just, I love meeting you because you really are, I don't know. I think when people come to see me, I think they know that they're going to get a little time with me, and that they are going to get my full attention, and that it's an actual exchange that we have. So I get to learn so much about you guys. And I really love that. I love hearing what you're doing, and sometimes you share your journey, or sometimes you tell me about your childhood and what the film meant to you. And every now and again, like, there's these like wonderfully crazy experiences that happen where, like, somebody came to see me, I think it was this Sunday, and I was in Tampa, and they were saying that they had just lost their brother like 6 months beforehand, and that Ninja Turtles was something that they did together. And as they were telling me this story, I just started getting these goosebumps up and down my body, like over and over again. And I was like, I don't pretend to know how all of this works, but I definitely felt their brother like right next to us. And that kind of stuff kind of happens to me. I think I might actually be part witch, in that I have a very intuitive side of me, and sometimes I have the awesome privilege of having a little bit of extra sensory that happens, and so it was pretty cool, those kinds of things, and it was lovely. It was lovely. It was lovely. So I love coming out to see everybody. I promise there will be an unboxing very soon. It's probably not going to happen this week. I am sure that it will happen next week. Or I shouldn't say I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure that it will happen next week, and I will try to do it live. If I don't do it live, I'm going to do something very special. I don't know, I'm going to edit it and have it be something really great for you guys. And then I'm going to take her out on the road with me, so that if you do come to Comic-Con, you're going to get to see April up close and in person. So I wanted to just do a little bit of a Wake Up Wednesday. So for you guys who don't know what Wake Up Wednesday is, Wake Up Wednesday. Oh, somebody wants to know what's in the box. Okay, what is in this box is my April O'Neil action figure from NECA. It is in its box. It is, the only thing it doesn't have is a signed press pass. It will have the raincoat. It will have everything. I'm not prepared to open it just yet because I want to do it properly. I've got, I love this. I think that there's something about, for me, getting older. And I really, who doesn't love instant gratification? But I have learned that waiting a little bit is really nice too, because then you really get to enjoy whatever that surprise is. And in this case, I'm going to get to see myself. So anyway, let's back to Wake Up Wednesday. What is Wake Up Wednesday? Wake Up Wednesday was something that I started last year. I don't know, we've done about 10 or 12 of them, and it's about it's about mindfulness. It's about what are we waking up to. It's about how do we stay awake at a time that we all want to go to sleep, because life is really rough out here. And what happens when we wake up? Like when you wake up to like a life, and I think that this has happened a lot, when you wake up to a life that maybe isn't to your liking anymore. Maybe like those things that you've always done suddenly don't feel like you anymore. And I think one of the things that came out of the time that everybody was locked up was that they unlocked pieces of themselves that they didn't realize they had. Or, people who, I have a really dear friend who I just visited in, she came to visit in Nashville, and I've known her. She's in the entertainment industry, and she's always kind of done that. And now she's decided that the thing that she'd like to explore next is being a floral designer. And it's those kinds of things, like maybe you've been working in a job that you loved, but then suddenly you found that you didn't really love it as much anymore. Or maybe you just said, I want to do something different now. And so it's kind of this wake up, or maybe you're waking up to a world that's changing in ways that you aren't an appreciator of. Or maybe you're waking up to things that are happening in the world that maybe you never saw before, and now you are either thrilled by them or horrified by them. And it's like this constant awakening to this ever changing world, and that sometimes it feels like it's too much. It's like, I just want to like chill out. And I think that's when I personally take a hiatus. And but the thing I want to talk about, which is something that I think that we all have to wake up to, is that we're responsible for ourselves. I know I've talked about this before, but I am responsible for how I feel. And that is my responsibility. Like, all of these things can be happening around me, and I may not like them, right? I may not like that, my plane is delayed, or I had a plan and it fell apart. I may not. So last week I was meeting a friend for a walk, and I slid and I fell. And I landed on my coccyx and I landed on my wrist, and it was not exactly what I had planned. And I was injured, but I decided that I was going to go slow. I was going to believe that I was okay, because I was actually okay. I took I had the wind knocked out of me. I took a moment. I did some deep breathing. I got into a squatting position. I stood up. I took a couple of steps. I realized I could walk. I wanted to take this hike so much. I took the hike. By the time I was done, I had a swollen wrist. I thought, oh, hell, I have broken my wrist. It turned out I didn't, but I had sprained it. I had lots of things to do because I was getting ready to go to a Comic-Con. I had a plan that I was going to do an unboxing, all these things and they're not big things. They're actually small things that I could have gotten really pissed about or really victim-y about, like, I fell, blah, 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 or I chose to just like, well, what can I do with right now? How can I adjust? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm learning that life keeps happening. It just keeps happening. It's moving forward. And I get to interpret how I feel about it. Like, shit happens. So I fell. I didn't really want that to happen, and I went down like a ton of bricks, but I get to interpret what I'm going to do with that. And I decided that I was going to use it as an opportunity to uh, remind myself how important it is to stay flexible and strong, and uh, that I can change my plans easily, and that I don't have to be rigid with what it is that I want, and that I can be flexible. And I think that flexibility is something that's really required now. It makes my life much easier to manage. And the other thing that I realized is that in my attempt to get information, I don't know how many people here feel like you don't even know what's true anymore. Like, I don't even know what to believe anymore sometimes. And so I'm, listening to stuff and listening to podcasts and listening to points of view and stuff. And some of it really, because I'm trying to take in information from all sides, I tend to try to be balanced. And so it doesn't always make me feel good. And I realized yeah, Bryce is saying, what's reality anymore? I know, good question. What is reality anymore? I don't know. I believe that I am responsible for how I feel. And so sometimes I have to really turn off the media, take myself off of social media, and remind myself about who I am and what I'm about. And so for me, it always goes back to, what am I about? And I know that I am about love, period. My goal, it is not to be, you know, a a famous movie star, or a bazillionaire, or have a hit TV show, or a box office break, or any of those things, or it's nothing material. Let's say that it's not material. My goal for life is to be love in action. And so that means being really open to feeling, being willing to hear an opposing point of view, to hold space for the things that I don't understand, and to really try to see things through the eyes of love. And yeah, as Alfred's saying, John Lennon said, all we need is love. And I think that that's absolutely true. And there are people who are going to say, oh my God, that's ridiculous. Like, how is that even possible? And I think that that is the challenge, right? Like, that's the challenge. Like, how do we do this? And it's really about, for me, and I just share this with you, right, John? I'm with you. Is to take the time to, like, go inside and clear out the noise and the cobwebs and the crazy. Like, sometimes my mind just gets so crazy. I'm having arguments with people who aren't even in the room. I'm on my soapbox. You know, I think the thing that's most challenging for me right now is that I think people are having a really hard time listening and communicating. And I feel like one of my gifts is to be a communicator. And always I can be a much better listener. And that we were never all meant to agree. But I think we can agree to disagree. And I think that we can also learn how to coexist harmoniously. And so one of the things that I do is that I really try to spend time every day meditating, even if it's only just a couple of minutes. And I know that people feel like, I can't meditate, this is too hard. And I'm here to tell you, you can do it. And when you do it, it's so funny. My husband and I were meditating this morning together. It's part of our morning ritual. And we come downstairs and we sit on the porch and we look outside and we have a cup of coffee and we turn on some meditation music and we chat a little bit and then we set a timer and then we meditate. And man, we did a half an hour today. So we meditated, and like, when it was done, I said, wow, my brain, I was just like, and but because I've been doing it so long, even with all the chatter, I still felt so much calmer. And so one of the things that I have two agreements with myself about meditation. One is that there's no such thing as a bad meditation, simply because I meditated. I don't care if I was chattery and it took 2 minutes. I at least tried. The other thing is that the longer that you meditate, it's like magic. I can't explain it except it's like magic. It's like you get this calm that kind of underpins your life. The third thing I want to say about meditation is that asking your brain to stop thinking is the equivalent of asking your heart to stop beating. It's not going to happen. It's just going to get quieter. It's just going to get it. It's like, it's a cocktail for your brain. The third thing that I've been doing is I've been breathing. Just a long, slow, deep breath. It is a cocktail for your mind. It will do amazing things. Um, I I can't say enough about doing things, whatever that looks like. And everybody's meditation is different. Sometimes it's just taking a walk. It could be in nature, it could be down a city block with maybe like headphones on so that you kind of have your own experience. I find for me, music is very transformational. I prefer, if I can, to do a meditation with some kind of music. I prefer something like a Tibetan bowl or something that's very, I love it. Pack 93 says they have another meditation and that's zoning out. And I would say, Pack 93, that is a kind of meditation. The things that just take us into the present moment are so helpful, because a lot of times when I know that when I'm concerned, when I'm feeling anxious or upset, it's because of something I'm afraid of in the future or something that I'm regretting or upset about in the past. And those are two things that I have absolutely no control over. But I do have control over this present moment. And in this present moment, I get the opportunity to just be here now, as Ram Dass so eloquently said so many years ago. I recommend for anybody who is feeling stress to unplug a little bit, to find something that will help you get into a slightly quiet space and just kind of be quiet just for a couple of minutes. Just like I swear to God, set a 2-minute timer and just breathe for 2 minutes, and then you're done. Call it meditation and go on with your day. Do it for 5 days and just see what that feels like. It really will change your life. It's why it's written up in so many medical journals. It's why it's on the cover of, Time magazine anymore. It's why even very Western, medicine, your doctor may even prescribe it as something that will really help you. Um, Especially at a time when people are in a tremendous amount of fear and anxiety about what's happening in the world now and what's happening in the future. The other thing that I find is that I love it. Bryce said, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and that's why it's called the present. And that's really true. And really the truth is all you have is present moments. Now, and then you have now, and then you have now, and then you have now, and that's what becomes your life. So anyway, I've been going on for 29 minutes, and or almost a half an hour. This is very long for some people, I know. I I love you guys. I love sharing this with you guys. I would love for you to drop some comments in about some of the topics that you might like for me to hit for Wake Up Wednesday. I'm thinking Wake Up Wednesday might be something that's nice twice a month, once a month. I don't know that I'll be doing it weekly unless there is a real desire for a weekly thing. And AJ, don't worry that you were late. You're always welcome. And then of course, I will also be doing story times where I'm telling stories about behind the scenes. Certainly a lot of people want to know about some behind the scenes of Ninja Turtles. I've looked at all your comments about things that you would like for me to tackle. I will of course be doing some unboxing, and I love when I get a chance to see you guys at Comic-Cons. It is just the joy of my life when I get a chance to see you. So also let me know how you guys are doing and what's up in your world. And of course, you never know what I'm going to drop in here. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button. because you never know when I'm going to just have a wild hair and I'm just going to pop on. So for now, I love you guys. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.